I posted a previous video about how there will be peace in the Middle East. And I think there will be if the MOU, the Memorandum of Understanding between Iran and the United States, is implemented. Now, there are 14 points. Basically, point number one is the best point for the world, for the United States, and for Israel. Let me read that. The United States of America and the Islamic Republic of Iran and their allies in the current war are signing this MOU to declare the immediate and permanent termination of military operations on all fronts, including in Lebanon, and undertake from now on not to initiate any war or any military operation against each other, and to refrain from the threat or use of force against each other, and ensuring the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Lebanon. The final deal will confirm the permanent termination of the war on all fronts, including in Lebanon, and other provisions of this paragraph. Now, as you go down in the other points, it says that this agreement will have to be ratified by the United Nations Security Council. But if you look at point one, all parties have to lay down their arms. The United States stops fighting, Iran stops fighting, Israel stops fighting, but this also means Hezbollah, Hamas, and Houthis, who are the allies of Iran, must also stop fighting. So everyone has to lay down their arms and stop fighting. And the latter point of point one says that the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Lebanon will be secured. Now that's perfect, because Lebanon has already created a program where they want to disarm Hezbollah. And so once this is ratified by the United Nations Security Council, the United Nations can send in a United Nations force to help disarm Hezbollah. The only problem in Lebanon is Hezbollah. I mean, Israel attacks because Hezbollah fires rockets and missiles from inside Lebanon. And once Hezbollah is taken care of, then there won't be any need for Israel to go into Lebanon. So what this means is Israel has to stop shooting, Hezbollah has to stop shooting, everyone who's an ally of the United States has to stop shooting. So that would be Israel, the United States, the UAE, Saudi Arabia. I mean, anyone who's allied with the United States has to stop shooting, lay down their arms. And everyone who's allied with Iran. So Iran has to lay down their arms. Also Hezbollah, the Houthis, and Hamas has to lay down their arms. So there could be total peace in the Middle East. And once this is ratified by the United Nations, then it can be enforced by a military force of the United Nations. I think this is a great agreement that President Trump has done an excellent job. Now, as you go down about nuclear material, their nuclear material must be agreed upon by both U.S. and Iran, so I'm certain the president will have some sort of an agreement that the United States can verify what's taking place. But this is a great agreement, and it can bring peace in the Middle East if it's implemented. Now, I don't know if it'll be implemented or not, but if it's negotiated as it is right now, and if it's implemented somewhat like it is right now, then there can be total peace. Now the question is, how do you stop Israel from attacking Hezbollah? Well, the answer is stop Hezbollah from attacking Israel. So the United States is going to have to apply pressure on Israel to stop attacking, and Iran will have to tell Hezbollah and Hamas and the Houthis to stop attacking. I mean, they're not going to do it on their own. Iran has to force them to do it, and we may have to force Israel to stop attacking. But if we can do that, this is a peace agreement which can bring about a permanent peace treaty in the Middle East. So, good work, President.